Have you ever wondered why Europe is considered a masterpiece of history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes? These aren't just idle musings. Europe is a mosaic, a vibrant panorama of traditions, languages, and stories. Each country, each city, each village forms a singular brushstroke in this grand tableau. From the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the sun-kissed shores of the Mediterranean, the continent is a symphony of sights and sounds. It's a place where ancient ruins coexist with modern metropolises, where cobblestone streets meet cutting-edge technology. This is a place of contrasts and contradictions, of age-old customs and forward-thinking ideals. It's a place where history is not simply confined to textbooks but seeped into the very stones and streets. The tale of Europe is not one story but many, a collection of narratives, each more captivating than the last. So buckle up, folks. Stay tuned as we embark on this exciting journey across Europe. Imagine a city where love and art coalesce, and voila, you have Paris. A city that doesn't just speak romance, it practically invented it. Now let's take a stroll down the cobbled streets of the French capital, where every corner holds a secret and every boulevard tells a story. We begin at the Eiffel Tower, the city's towering pride. Did you know that this iconic structure was initially criticized by some of France's leading artists and intellectuals for its design? Yet today it stands as a symbol of innovation and elegance, proving that beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder. Next, we make our way to the Louvre Museum, a treasure trove of history and art. This is the world's largest art museum and a historic monument in Paris. But here's a fun fact. The Louvre was originally a fortress built in the late 12th to 13th century. It was only in the 17th century that it was converted into a museum. Imagine the tales those ancient walls could tell. Our journey continues to the Notre Dame, a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture. It's not just a cathedral, but a witness to centuries of Parisian history. Did you know that the Notre Dame Cathedral is home to the legendary bell, Emmanuel? This colossal bell weighs over 13 tons. When it tolls, you can hear it across the entire city. And before we bid adieu, let's not forget the Seine, the river that breathes life into Paris. Cruising down the Seine, you'll find that Paris is not just a city, but a living, breathing piece of art. So, the next time you're in Paris, remember to kiss under the Eiffel Tower. It's considered lucky. After all, in the city of love, who couldn't use a little extra luck? Step back in time as you explore the ancient city of Rome. Ah, Rome, the eternal city where each cobblestone whispers 1,000 tales of a bygone era. The city that was once the epicenter of a civilization so grand, its influence still resonates in our lives today. Let's delve into the heart of this ancient metropolis and uncover the secrets that lie within its storied walls. The Colosseum, or the Flavian Amphitheater as it was originally named, stands as an enduring symbol of Rome's former glory. This colossal structure, once capable of seating over 50,000 spectators, bore witness to epic gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. It might surprise you to know that this iconic landmark was constructed in less than 10 years, a testament to Roman engineering prowess. Moving on, let's take a stroll towards Vatican City, the smallest independent state in the world by both area and population. Nestled within Rome, it's the spiritual and administrative headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. And it's home to the Pope, of course. But did you know that the Vatican has its own post office, railway station, and even a telescope? Quite impressive for a city-state that's less than half the size of Central Park in New York. Historically, Rome was the hub of Roman civilization, a society known for its architectural marvels, advancements in law, and military might. But perhaps one of the most lasting contributions of the Romans is their language, Latin. Though considered a dead language today, Latin forms the basis of the Romance languages and is still used in scientific, legal, and religious contexts. Now, let's not forget about the quintessential Roman experience, relishing a delicious gelato as you saunter through the city's charming streets. Because when in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? It's these simple pleasures, coupled with the city's rich historical tapestry, that make Rome a destination like no other. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Enjoy a gelato while strolling around this magnificent city. Barcelona, a city where every street corner tells a story. Let's dive into the charm of this lively Spanish city, where the old meets the new in a symphony of colors, sounds, and flavors. Barcelona is like a grand open-air museum, showcasing the genius of Antoni Gaudí, whose unique architectural style graces the city. The The Sagrada Familia, an unfinished masterpiece, is a testament to Gaudi's vision. It's a structure that defies convention, a symphony in stone that has been in the making for well over 100 years. Then there's the Parc Güell, a mosaic wonderland that offers panoramic views of the city. Gaudi's works are not just buildings. They're living, breathing entities that have become synonymous with Barcelona. But the allure of Barcelona extends beyond its architecture. The Catalan culture, with its own language and traditions, adds a unique flavor to the city. The vibrant festivals like La Merce, the human towers known as Castells, and the captivating Sardana dance all paint a vivid picture of a culture rich in history and brimming with life. And speaking of flavor, let's not forget about the cuisine. Barcelona is a gastronomic paradise. From the bustling La Boqueria market, where you can sample a plethora of fresh produce, to the cozy tapas bars serving up bite-sized delights, the city is a food lover's dream. The pinchos, the turrón, the crema catalana, each dish is a culinary journey steeped in tradition and refined by modern touches. And then there's the paella, the crowning glory of Spanish cuisine. A symphony of flavors and textures, each bite takes you to the heart of Spanish culture. Whether it's the traditional rabbit and chicken paella or the seafood variant, each version is a gastronomic masterpiece that captures the essence of the region. Barcelona, a city of stories, a city of flavors, a city of dreams. It's a place where culture, cuisine, and architecture dance together in a vibrant celebration of life. Don't forget to try the famous paella when you visit Barcelona. You won't regret it. Welcome to London, a city that perfectly blends tradition and modernity. In the heart of this bustling metropolis, standing resolute against the test of time, is the Tower of London, a grand fortress with a history as rich as the crown jewels it houses. Whispering tales of power and intrigue from its thousand-year-old stones, the tower is more than just a castle. It's a time machine to a fascinating past. A stone's throw away from the tower, Buckingham Palace stands proud. The residence of the reigning monarch, an epitome of British regality, its majestic facade, the iconic changing of the guard, and the possibility of catching a glimpse of the Queen all add to the allure that draws millions each year. But did you know, this royal household has a staggering 775 rooms? That's enough to lose oneself in a game of hide and seek. As we journey along the River Thames, the London Eye comes into view. This modern marvel, towering over the cityscape, is the world's largest cantilevered observation wheel. From its apex, one can witness London in all its glory, a panoramic vista stretching as far as the eye can see. And here's a fun fact. It takes 30 minutes for the eye to complete a full rotation, just enough time to sip a cup of tea and soak in the view. Speaking of tea, it would be remiss not to mention this quintessential British tradition. From Earl Grey to English breakfast, tea in Britain is not just a beverage, it's a way of life. And let's not forget the royal family. A symbol of continuity in an ever-changing world, their lives are a blend of duty and celebrity, tradition and modernity, much like the city they call home. As you navigate through the bustling streets, the quaint alleys, the grand monuments, and the vibrant parks, you'll realize that London is more than just a city. It's a living, breathing tapestry of history and culture, of tradition and innovation, of the old and the new. Remember, in London, it's not just tea time. It's always time for exploration. Santorini, a paradise painted in blue and white. Imagine a place where the sea meets the sky, where each day ends in a spectacular display of colors as the sun dips beneath the horizon. This is Santorini, a Greek island that's as beautiful as it is tranquil. Here, every moment is a picture postcard come to life. Santorini is a haven of serenity perched on the edge of the Aegean Sea. Its stunning landscapes are a blend of rugged cliffs and sweeping vistas, where the azure blue of the sea contrasts vividly with the stark white of the buildings. And let's not forget those iconic blue domes, a symbol of Santorini that's recognized worldwide. The unique architecture of Santorini is a sight to behold. Traditional Cycladic houses with their white walls, blue doors, and domed roofs line the narrow streets of the island's towns. These buildings aren't just pretty to look at, they're a testament to the resilience and creativity of the island's inhabitants, who've built a thriving community on the rocky cliffs of a volcanic caldera. But Santorini isn't just about the views. It's also a place steeped in history, culture, and mythology. According to legend, it's here that the mighty titan Atlas held up the sky. And it's here that the ancient city of Akrotiri, often likened to the mythical city of Atlantis, was buried under volcanic ash thousands of years ago. The Greek culture is alive and well in Santorini. From the mouth-watering cuisine, where every dish is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, to the traditional music and dance that fill the air on summer nights, Santorini is a place where the past and the present coexist in perfect harmony. And so, whether you're seeking solitude, adventure, or a chance to step back in time, Santorini has something for everyone. It's a place where the hustle and bustle of the modern world feels a world away, where life moves at a slower pace, and where every moment is an opportunity to sit back, relax, and simply enjoy the view. Santorini, the perfect postcard from Greece, awaits you. Berlin, where history meets hipster culture. Let's dive into the heart of Germany, Berlin, a city that's an alchemical blend of past, present, and future. An intriguing city with a narrative as diverse as its people. Once a symbol of division, the Berlin Wall stands today as a canvas of creativity, attracting artists and tourists alike from around the globe. Each graffiti-laden inch of this historical monument tells a tale of resistance and resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of Berliners. Intrigue deepens as we tread the footsteps of history at Checkpoint Charlie. Named by the Western Allies during the Cold War, it was the most well-known crossing point between East and West Berlin. Today, it's a poignant reminder of a time when the world was split in two, a stark contrast to the unified and vibrant city we see today. But Berlin isn't just about history, it's a city that thrives on its dynamic art scene. From the graffiti murals on the East Side Gallery to the underground techno clubs, Berlin is an explosion of artistic expression. It's a place where art is not just seen or heard, but lived. Now let's delve into some fascinating facts about German culture and history. Did you know that Berlin has more bridges than Venice? Yes, you heard it right. Over 1,700 bridges crisscross this city, or that it is home to the largest department store in continental Europe, the famed Kadaway. And let's not forget the Berliners' beloved currywurst. This iconic German dish, a steamed, then fried sausage, typically cut into slices and seasoned with curry ketchup, originated in Berlin in the late 40s and has since become a staple of the city's street food culture. From its turbulent past to its trend-setting present, Berlin is a city that continues to evolve and reinvent itself. It's a city that embraces its scars, celebrates its diversity, and looks to the future with a sense of hope and optimism. Berlin, a city that never sleeps, is ready for your next adventure. Prague, a fairy tale cityscape that takes your breath away. The city, nestled in the heart of Europe, is a testament to time, an ode to history, and a canvas of architectural brilliance. Imagine a castle, not just any castle, but the largest ancient castle in the world, according to the Guinness Book of Records. This is Prague Castle, a sprawling complex that overlooks the city like a benevolent guardian. It's been the seat of power for kings of Bohemia, Roman emperors, and presidents of Czechoslovakia. Its magnificence isn't just in its size, but in its rich history, spanning over 1,000 years. Next, let's stroll over Charles Bridge, a historic stone bridge that crosses the Vltava River. With 30 Baroque-style statues lining its path, it's like walking through an outdoor gallery. But it's not just a bridge, it's a witness to history, having withstood floods and wars since the 14th century. Now let's saunter into the Old Town Square, the beating heart of Prague. With its colorful Baroque buildings, Gothic churches, and the medieval astronomical clock, it's like stepping back in time. Every hour, crowds gather to watch the clock's procession of apostles, a tradition that's been enchanting visitors for centuries. But Prague is not just about buildings and bridges. It's about the culture, the people, the history. The Czechs have a word, pohoda, which means a state of coziness and tranquility. It's a feeling that permeates throughout Prague, in the laughter ringing out from beer gardens, in the quiet reverence of its cathedrals, in the warmth of its people. And then there's the history. From the Velvet Revolution that peacefully ended communist rule to Prague's role as a crossroads of cultures and ideas, the city's past is as fascinating as its architecture. Prague, a city straight out of a storybook, is waiting for your visit. So come, explore the splendor of Prague, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find your own pohoda here. Europe, a continent that offers a kaleidoscope of experiences. A rich tapestry woven with the threads of history, culture, cuisine, and countless mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Our journey today has taken us through a labyrinth of memories, from the ethereal realm of Paris to the grandeur of London, and from the serenity of Santorini to the splendor of Prague. Let's take a moment to reflect on the myriad of experiences we've encountered. We've heard the whispers of the past echo through the majestic ruins of Rome, bearing the weight of centuries. We've experienced the charm of Barcelona, a city that dances to the rhythm of its own drum, a symphony of culture and tradition. In the heart of the continent, we found ourselves enveloped by the vibrancy of Berlin, a city that is a living testament to human resilience and the enduring spirit of creativity. We've been mesmerized by the serenity of Santorini, a paradise painted in the hues of the Aegean Sea, where every sunset is a song of tranquility. As we traveled across Europe, we've come to realize that this is a land of contrasts, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Each city, each corner, each nook and cranny has a story to tell, a memory to share, a secret to reveal. Paris, the city of love, where romance blooms under the golden glow of the Eiffel Tower. And Rome, the eternal city where history and modernity coexist in a timeless dance. Barcelona, the city of Gaudi's dreams, where every street corner is a canvas for creativity. London, the city of diversity, where tradition and innovation intertwine in a fascinating dance. Berlin, a city reborn from the ashes of the past, where the spirit of resilience and creativity thrives. Santorini, the island of tranquility, where the Aegean Sea sings a lullaby to the setting sun. And Prague, the city of 100 spires, where every cobblestone whispers tales of a bygone era. The beauty of Europe lies not only in its breathtaking landscapes and architectural marvels, but also in its diversity and the richness of its cultural tapestry. It's a continent that invites us to explore, to learn, to experience, and to immerse ourselves in its myriad of experiences. And so, as we conclude our journey, we leave you with this thought. Europe is not just a destination to visit, it's an experience to be savored, a story to be lived, a memory to be cherished. And that wraps up our journey across Europe. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and join us for more adventures around the globe.